Hi Pisces, welcome back to White Shadows Spiritual Advising and welcome to your monthly tarot reading. You can check out your sun, moon, and rising signs if you so please. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them below and I will answer them for you. Like and subscribe to my page and like this video, share it with your Pisces friends and family. Down below, I'll put the info to my business pages. It's just very simply White Shadow Spiritual Advising on Facebook and Instagram. If you would like a reading, please message me through one of those platforms. Also, I post daily readings on there, so that's really great to keep up with as well. Okay, Pisces, so I feel like you guys have been having really great readings, really positive readings. This is Mars retrograde season, so there is going to be a lot of us confronting ourselves during this time, and you guys are certainly not left out of that equation. However, there's major blessings in store for you. The first card you're receiving is the Four of Rods. I really love this card. This is one of my most favorite cards in the deck of tarot, and this is a great card of contentment, passion, great achievement. The depiction on the card represents a marriage, so families coming together, spending time with loved ones and people that care for you, and also really implementing your creativity into your everyday life. And Pisces, you guys are very emotional, a very empathetic and creative sign. You guys are known to be the most psychic sign in the zodiac, and I feel like you guys are being encouraged to find passionate activities that express that more. With the Four of Rods, expect your home life to get better and to improve, and the people around you to be maybe even more loving and more understanding. With this Mars retrograde, that can really push that in our lives. There can be certainly miscommunication with this type of transit, but miscommunication, if handled correctly, can lead to strong, grounded, great communication, right? And I feel like you guys may be experiencing something like that. But the Four of Rods, I always say, make sure you're doing a little feng shui in your home. Make sure you have a regular or at least a weekly saging ceremony for yourself. If an argument happens in your home, don't allow it to just happen. Make sure you light your Palo Santo or your sage, or you get your clear quartz crystal out, and make sure you just do that, even if nothing negative, specifically happens, but so that the energy isn't stagnant within your home. Keep it uplifting and inspiring and peaceful, and find your little feng shui modalities to do so. Maybe getting rose petals and putting them in corners of your home, sprinkling salt around the outside of your home. Those little things can really make a big difference in the environment that we are in. So then you are receiving the Ace of Swords, which as a water sign, receiving a card that is very mental and represents mental breakthroughs, this can be really awesome for you. I always say that we can heal our emotions through our intellect and our mindset through our emotions. And I think you guys are going to be experiencing that throughout the next month. The Ace of Swords is clarity. It's a cleansing energy. It's coming out of the fog. It's the fog clearing. Maybe you guys have been feeling a little cloudy in your head. Maybe you've been overthinking a lot, and this energy can certainly help with that tremendously. The thing about the Ace of Swords as well is that it does represent a new beginning, but it represents a new beginning that brings forth I say positive challenges, because it's challenges, it is challenges, but it's challenges that you're going to feel really up to take on, that may even excite you. For example, if you get a new job opportunity, it's still going to challenge you, but it's really exciting, right? Because you are going to be more fulfilled within the workplace, maybe make more money, etc. And that's just an example. This can happen through, any area of your life. With the Ace cards, I always say, Any of them are like a whole new portal opening up for us. It's new energy that's being bestowed upon us that we can play with to improve ourselves in huge ways, find new ways to live and breathe and be and do and whatever. And this is coming out in the Suit of Swords for you, which is mental energy, it's communication, it's intellect. So expect communication to be on the rise during this time. Make sure you're really speaking your truth. You know, even like despite, again, that Mars, retrograde that's happening in Aries, I feel like it's going to help you guys with your communication somehow. When I feel like most people, it's going to hurt the communication. But you guys may be lucky in the sense of if you're able to really harness this energy, it's going to help the way you communicate, how you perceive and receive communication as well. Just get ready for new opportunities to express yourself. Make sure you're really setting your boundaries, and maybe it's a time to really reflect on why you're overthinking, or maybe overthinking why you need to better your communication, and reflecting on how you can communicate better. Why have you gotten where you are? You know, if you're facing challenges such as that, what manifested to have that happen? You know, how did you act? How did the people act around you? So these are just things to ponder and meditate and reflect upon that will help you along the energy of the Ace of Swords. And then you're receiving the Queen of Cups, which this is you, Pisces. The Queen of Cups is also the Queen of Water. And there is like this sense of like, again, that balance between mental and emotional energies with the cards that are coming out for you. The Queen of Cups, and what she does so beautifully is that she's emotionally stable and grounded, and she knows how to handle her emotions and her emotional body. She's very intuitive and psychic, and the chalice in her hand is filled with the energy of her emotions, and she drinks deeply from it when she so feels it's necessary or she so desires. So maybe you guys are coming into a time where you're a lot more emotionally aware and emotionally stable. This is a card of not being overly emotional and not allowing situations to come in to make you overly emotional, and choosing when to feel deeply and when, you know, it might not be exactly the time to feel deeply. That's what the Queen of Cups does so beautifully with this card. Relationships could be moving to a new level. Understanding of self is certainly moving to a new level with this card, and even mastering your spiritual talents and spiritual abilities. Make sure you're really reflecting upon them and utilizing them to your advantage. However, then you're getting the Death card. So Pisces, you know, you're probably going to be experiencing a death of self during this time, a rebirth, cutting old ties, letting go, surrendering. Especially with this coming after the Queen of Cups, I feel like you guys are about to enter within the next month into a metamorphosis stage. You know, a caterpillar going into its cocoon. So make sure you prepare for that, and you prepare for the letting go of who you are presently and your old self, because you're about to become someone completely different. And a lot of times that can be really difficult, but with this great energy you have around you already, if you're able to really harness that in and hold on to that and recognize that, it'll make the process a lot easier. With cards like the Ace of Swords going into the Queen of Cups and the Death card, this is huge energy of transformation, and it's going to be a move to the next level for you guys, but also you're going to have to let go of who you once thought you were. And that is definitely an attribute to this Mars retrograde that I think a lot of us are facing. Confronting yourself and your habits and your actions, you know, even if it feels embarrassing, you're going to have to do it and own it and overcome it. So the energy of death can be a blessing if we don't try to hold on to everything. You know, no one's gonna die, but you yourself and your old self is shedding. It's like a snake shedding its skin. You're letting go of a lot of who you are, and you're about to embrace new aspects of yourself. Again, revealing you to you is a huge theme during this time. So again, if you're able to really embrace this energy, it's going to work to your advantage. Don't allow the energy of the Death card to intimidate you. Embrace it. Once we feel intimidated by it, that's where we really get those growing pains, and we have a hard time and we struggle with letting go of who we, thought we were. It's okay to change your mind once you find out new information, even if it comes to perspectives of self. So good luck with your journey and have a great month.